Hello everyone, your voice here and welcome to our channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode, we're going to feature another unconfirmed species of Sansevieria, which is resembling closely to the kirkii species of Sansevieria. And although I will be including this particular specimen or episode on the playlist of kirkii because I have to organize those species that are very similar to each other, and the one that I'm showing you right now is still unconfirmed, so it can be either under the species of kirkii or it could be an affinis to the species of kirkii, so meaning it might look like something like a kirkii species but it's actually not part of the species, or perhaps as what Variegations told me, the kirkii species might be divided into a group of species. So we'll see how it pans out. But right now, what I'm showing you is a species that was found in Nipataco. So it's kind of hard to search for it when you're trying to Google it, or you use a search engine. You might be given some old name of the location or an old map. There is a match called Nipataco, but that is an old name. If you use Google Map, you will no longer see that name in the map, but you can see Nipataco and Mikufi clearly when you use Google Map. So I would say that it is better to use Google Map when you want to search where exactly this particular species was collected, and perhaps I can include a screenshot of how it would look like, because Nipataco, it's like a road and it is on top of Moja, Mozambique. Nipataco is actually part of the Anquabi district, and that is where this particular Sansevieria species was collected. So again, it might give you a hard time when you try to just type Nipataco in the search web or a website or on the search tab. So I suggest that you go directly into the Google Map and use the search tab of Google Map. You type in Nipataco, then you will be directed on the map that is the exact location where this particular Sansevieria species was collected. So going back, we are going to discuss the characteristics of this particular Sansevieria species, and it is very much similar in terms of the leaf texture to Sansevieria sp. mikufi, because compared to the Sansevieria kirkii varpultra, the adaxial leaf is very smooth to the touch. If you touch it vertically, then you wouldn't feel any bumps or any resistance. It's a smooth texture, but if you feel it horizontally, then you'd feel bumps, especially on the location where the longitudinal lines are found. So that is because the longitudinal lines may be protruding the surface of the leaf sometimes, or it is deeper than the actual surface of the leaf at times. So that's why the longitudinal lines would cause a bump when you feel the leaf horizontally. So that is the leaf texture on the adaxial part, but on the abaxial, it is slightly rough to the touch. You can still feel bumps when you feel it horizontally, because there are multiple thin lines that can be found on the back portion of the leaf. So if you feel it vertically, though, it's just slightly rough to the touch, and you can't feel the bumps because the longitudinal lines cannot be felt. So this is how the abaxial of the leaf would look like. The abaxial is actually lighter in color and a little silvery or whitish, or perhaps grayish in coloration. The front part of the leaf is actually having the darker patches. We call them, by the way, mottlings. However, the base coloration of the leaf is whitish or grayish in color. And then you have these darker green outlines which form the mottled pattern of the leaf. So that's it for the appearance of the leaf pattern. And with regards to the leaf edges, this is how it would look like. You would see the reddish lining, and then the outer part is a whitish film, or it's like a wilty dried part of the leaf for the outer part of the leaf edge. The leaf tip will look as such. It's not really as pointed or sharp. It's durable. And then in maturity, they may look like a wilty tip. So those are the characteristics that we can point out. The longitudinal lines on the front part of the leaf, there are thinner longitudinal lines on the sides, and then on the center part, you'd see that there is a thick longitudinal lines which we can actually measure, and I think it's about 2.9 to 3 millimeters. That's or 2.8 perhaps. Let's just set it to 2.8 to 3 millimeters, and then the thin ones are, I think, 0.1 millimeter in thickness, or perhaps 0.1 to 0.5 millimeters in thickness for the thinner lines, thinner longitudinal lines. So that's it for the longitudinal lines. For the leaf length, I can have it measured for you, but this is not a matured plant. This is still in juvenile stages. In maturity, the leaf could reach to about 3 feet or more. But right now, my specimen would just be at 4 to 6 inches, and then the leaf would still be the same, and I would say that the leaf width would be at 2.8 to 3.5 wide. So that is the leaf width. Although if you can grow them healthily, sometimes the kirkii leaves would be very close to 4-incher leaf with Sansevieria. So aside from those, I think that's all that I can say with regards to the characteristics. This is still a very rare species of Sansevieria, and for all we know, from where it was found in Nipataco, the pictures that I showed earlier, there are already settlements on there. So the place or the location where Nipataco was found might be already plowed out, or might be leveled, and you might not see Nipataco on that location anymore. So these are one of the considered to be endangered species of Sansevierias, along with the Pemba species. I was told by Miss Fifi, one of the collectors that I have contact with, Abate Batista, and then I was told that you can no longer find the Pemba species in their natural environment because the location that they were already used as settlements, or they were used as fields to plant crops, so you wouldn't see them in the wild anymore. So I'm not sure with regards to Nipataco and Mikufi, but most probably the area that they have grew, or they are growing, might have been already transitioned into a place where people can live, or where they will plant their crops. So I'm not sure if you can still see Nipatico on the wild. So like I mentioned, this is still a very rare type of Sansevieria species. You can perhaps find them on Etsy, and I think they would cost about $250. That's in peso. That would be 12,500 perhaps, or 12,700 as I recall when I checked Etsy. I'm not sure, but I'm just giving you a ballpark figure of how Sansevieria sp Nipatico would cost if you wanna get one for yourself. By the way, in Etsy, last time I checked, there are only 5 pieces available of kirkii Nipatico. Then you have to ship it from where you are. So good luck in getting one if you are interested to get Sansevieria sp Nipatico. So aside from that, I have nothing to add, except that I did upload something earlier which had a lot of errors, so I have to redo everything, especially the spelling part. I kept on spelling Nipataco with ti. I was spelling it with Nipatico, and when you use that, you cannot find anything on the search tab, or on Google. You wouldn't find anything if you use that spelling. So I had to redo the whole video. It's supposedly spelled as Nipataco, Nipataco, and then there's also an existing or an old name, Nipataque, or Nipataqua. So that is an old name, but I think that is a different location. Like I mentioned, you just have to use Google Map and searching the place Nipatico, because you can see it's somewhere close to Pemba. You can see Pemba, you can see Mikufi on there, and I have uploaded Mikufi. In fact, I still have it with me. I haven't repotted kirkii, Sansevieria sp Mikufi, and there you go. The core of the plant has thoroughly calloused and healed. I'm just lazy to plant it, but the rooting system is okay. It's just that the topmost leaf got infected due to the extreme moisture that we have here, due to the typhoon that was going in and out of the Philippines. But this is comparing Sansevieria sp Mikufi and Sansevieria sp Nipatico. In terms of leaf texture, they're very similar. The abaxial, or the front part of the leaf, is smooth to the touch. The back part is slightly rough, so I'm not sure if they're the same species. Only the experts can tell. I can only give you my own observation, which is obvious. They're not opinions, because what I say on this content are what we can obviously see, and perhaps some things that I have to emphasize for everyone to notice. So that said, one of the difference between Sansevieria sp Nipataco and Sansevieria sp mekufi. Mekufi, I think, doesn't have longitudinal lines on them. Kirkii species have longitudinal lines on them, so there are none. Back part, there are none. As comparison to, in comparison to kirkii Nipataco, which has evident longitudinal lines, especially on the centermost part of the leaf, and then the back part of the leaf, you can also see the longitudinal lines that are very thin and spread out on the sides of the leaf. So another tip while we're at it, the back part of the leaf is very important, especially if you have a hard time trying to ID your Sansevieria or your plant. If you have a hard time trying to identify them through the front part of the leaf, check always the back part of the leaf, because they will also give you multiple factors that can help you out in identifying your plant. So I think this is it for this content. And folks, if I have forgotten or if I missed out on something that needs to be discussed, please leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed watching the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So again, folks, thank you for watching, and you all have a great day.